You are now listening to Vigilantes Radio, presented by the only one media group. This is the people's choice for quality interviews, celebrities and special guests. Hosted by Demetrius Dini Reynolds. Call in to join the mix at 701-801-9813. For the complete archive of episodes, visit onlyonemediagroup.com and be sure to like us on Facebook at Vigilantes Radio. We welcome all. Enjoy the show. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your host, Demetrius Houdini Black Reynolds. Enjoy the show.
Yo, what is up? I'm your host, dini-mussolini. Welcome to another episode of Vigilantes Radio. I'm so stoked to be here with you guys. There are over 31,000 of you guys on the phone lines tonight. Oh my goodness, you're going to break the internet. But it's all good because we can house all of you guys, and I definitely appreciate you guys for tuning in. As always, have been so faithful to the cause, right? We are what we repeatedly do. Excellence is not an act, it is a habit. So, that's a pretty powerful quote, And guys, just think, small things repeated over and over again are vastly more powerful and influential than big things done just once. One of my primary reasons for developing Vigilantes Radio was when I realized that success is most reliably achieved through constant effort. We've been at this for 4 years. We started off with one listener, for a very long time. And then, now we are up like 37,000 plus live listeners each episode that we do live. How cool is that, right? Yes, persistence it's still showing up. It may not matter to a lot of people then, but it mattered a lot to me. So I showed up to play. Okay? So you can go to workshops, seminars, and hear powerful, motivating speakers. These experiences can be very influential, even more powerful. However, are the things you do on a daily basis is to stay focused on excellence, accomplishment, possibilities, and opportunities. Truly successful people realize that meaning. Lasting success cannot come overnight. Great accomplishments are not one-time efforts, but rather the accumulation of long line of repeated efforts. The gold medal Olympic swimmer does not just show up at the competition and win the race. No. For years beforehand, he or she practiced her start, her stroke, her turn, her breathing, fine-tuning every aspect to the 9th degree. Often the race is won by mere hundreds of a second. Yet, the effort needed to win that race is measured in years. How long have you been on your grind? Really, think about it. How long? And you hear people all the time, man, I put in work, I grind. Well, that's cool. And yeah, you should work hard and grind. But how long has it taken you? Are you shooting for the overnight thing? You get lucky being in the right place at the right time? Or are you really putting in the work to be a better version of yourself? Be the best version of yourself. And whatever it is that you do, you give it your all. You work out all the fine kinks. You wing it. You go for it. And it works itself out over time. Okay? Success in any endeavor comes from consistent, determined, and a focused effort. The way to guarantee that you'll be at the right place at the right time is to be at the right place all the time. Stay focused every day on the habit of success. Take that from me, dini-mussolini. That is my word, and word is bond.
You're live in the mix. Let's get this started.
Yo, hello and welcome to another awesome episode of Inside the Music, or Inside the Book, Inside the Business, where we dive into the minds of the people who create marvelous things. It feels so good to be back with you guys once again. So one time for my people who are indigos, crystalline, or starseeds, or for my Vigilantes audience family, and 2 times for my people who are vegetarian or vegans. If you're like me, we are averaging over 37,000 live listeners, and we've been at this for 4 solid years. I appreciate all you guys who've been rocking with the kid on this journey, and we are still evolving, baby. It is all because of you, most definitely. We are the people who have dedicated their lives to music, spirituality, business, literature, art, movies, and research in every aspect, and we want to allow you an opportunity to tell your story. Man, we've had celebrities on our show, from Grammy Award winning artists to nominees to actors, comedians, CEOs, technology geniuses, visual artists, from authors to professors and aliens. Or people who think they're aliens. It doesn't matter who you are or where you come from. Come on our show and talk to me. So check it out. To book an interview or just to share a real cool story, email me at vradio@onlyonemediagroup.com. And that's V as in Victor. I'm passionate about what I do, just as passionate about what you do, and together, yes, together, we can get your voice heard by the people who should hear it. So let's create something incredible. You know the number to dial: 701-801-9813. Text that number to your buddy right now and tell them to tune in to connect with us or our guests, or you can hop in the mix directly from our website, onlyonemediagroup.com. Right from the homepage, you can slap that go live button and you'll be right here live in the mix and in the chat room with all of us. Feel free to shoot over some questions to ask our guests while they are here, but only as time permits. Sometimes my guests and I talk entirely too much and we take up the entire hour. And as always, all episodes are available for free download, and you can grab that from either Spreaker.com/onlyonemediagroup, iTunes, YouTube, or any app from the Google Play or iTunes Store, or over at our website. And that goes for every single episode that we ever aired.
Well. Tonight's C. Wells interview, and again, I am your host, Dini-Mussolini. Just got to say that, again, so you can just think about it, let it marinate in your brains. So you can pretty much quote me on this permanently. It's unbelievably radical when the people making the music you like are equally just as cool and awesome and dope. C. Wells literally have it on lock on how to rock it out in this genre, delivering track after track of music, purely identifiable as both what he likes to do and what he do. And guys, you heard the track I played earlier, right? Well, he does it well. And with that, let's welcome him to our show. Hey, C. Wells, you're now live in the mix with all of us. How's it going?
What's going down, Miss Lena?
Hey, man, you got it, man. How are you feeling in this new year?
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling great. It's a wonderful year. A lot to take over, a lot to do, a lot to accomplish, a lot of music to do, a lot of people to inspire, a lot of things.
Definitely, man. I'm glad for that.
Album dropped, Big One, Apple City. Just dropped yesterday. So we fresh out there on the press. It's everywhere.
Man, how did you celebrate?
Sure, I celebrated by going in the studio and making some more music and getting them ready for the next one. That's how I celebrated.
And congratulations on getting that record out, by the way.
I appreciate you, Mussolini. Just trying to work at it, try to put it down for my squad, 5 Pointer Productions. Been building at this since 2011, so really wanna represent the culture in the right way, you know what I'm saying? Want to represent the people in the right way.
Right on. So I noticed in your bio that I read about you, or write-up, that it notes that you joined the military at a very young age, which is like, 17, 18? Which is quite honestly not something that I run into quite often, even in my line of work as far as artists goes. That's truly admirable in its own right. So I thought I'd ask you this: where that moment took place and what caused the overall shift in the direction of your life that made you want to join the military?
Well, I love that you say, I love how you said quite admiral, because I go by the Admiral. That's my name.
Oh, yeah?
I feel like, yeah, that's my name. That's like my name and my title. All my brothers call me Admiral. Shout out to all my brothers, 5 Point Production. That's my military. That's my brothers. That's my people. So, well, what made me go to the military at 17 is I wanted to be up in the action, basically. I want to be up in the action. I want to see what everybody was scared about. You know what I'm saying? I feel like this is the country that we stay in. Shit, I want to put it down like I ain't want to just be protected. I want to put it down. I want to go out there on the field and put it down and earn my stripes. And when I did that, it really strengthened me because I already had my companies and stuff. I already had my team before I left. But once I left and I got into the military life, that helped me bring it out differently, bring structure, more structure to my people, more structure to my brothers, more structure to the 5.
Gotcha.
But
so,
and me,
basically,
I never really had. It never really was like I just deferred from my purpose and I just went and put it down and I came back stronger than ever. I knew it wasn't gonna happen. I knew I was gonna make it through anything because we all got purposes, and I know that was part of my purpose, so I can fulfill the bigger destiny in hand. You know what I mean?
Definitely. Yep. So when we talk about, the music game, are you even looking at mainstream or what you looking at here? Do you necessarily need to tap into mainstream to have your music played on the radio, or are you shooting for something different?
I feel like in this game, mainstream is like the NBA. You know what I'm saying? I feel like what player should be playing the game if he don't want to play in the NBA. But, as everybody got their own preferences. But, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to keep putting it down. It doesn't really matter. But of course, that's like the mass people. I want to reach as much people as possible. I feel like I went through multiple lives of the American culture. Any route that you want to take in America, I mastered that route. Any route that you want to take in America, I feel like my lifestyle is a good testimony of anybody that you want to follow. I feel like I became the person that I want to follow. So therefore, I feel like it's all right for everybody else to follow me because I really know that I'm really official and I'm really that person. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get that. Yeah. So how do you define your music? What would happen in your career right now that you would consider a success, or what are you looking to? You got this new record out. What is success?
Well, success is for everybody to listen to and everybody to go download it, and that's success for me. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get them ready to bring back the next level of it, and I'm gonna keep bringing out my artists and my brothers, like my main man, my right hand man, Cassius Sky. He up next. That's if I'm gonna listen to somebody else, that's what music I'm gonna listen to his music because he got great music. You know what I mean? All this other stuff. I respect all these artists out here doing their thing and all that. You know what I mean? That's cool and all, but we represent how we feel like it should be represented. You know what I'm saying?
And Sky is on that on the record we played earlier, right?
Yep. And he had to be on that record right there because like his voice is live. He's unique.
Right. Definitely. So Big Worm came out yesterday. How long did it take for you to put that together?
It really didn't take me long at all because I stayed giving people consistent music. You know what I'm saying? Like last year, I gave them over like 100 songs. I gave them Fire Life, Die Like a Star album and the Core 2 album that's on iTunes and YouTube. And Cassius Sky, he dropped Wolf and Sheep's Clothing album. It's all on YouTube, all on iTunes and everywhere, Spotify, all of that. You know what I'm saying? But really, I was giving them consistent music, but now this Big Worm is so special is because it's me, because you can picture Big Worm seeing Friday, right?
Mm-hmm.
You can picture Big Worm riding around, but instead of Big Worm, you see Nino Brown. You see a nigga look like Nino Brown right there. That's me right there. So that's kind of what Big Worm of Apple City is. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's that right there. It's like if you will see Nino Brown driving Big Worm truck and handling business and fornicating and doing all the things that's improper under the sun. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he said fornicating. All right, my
you know
brother.
what I mean?
Yeah, so we could tell, man, this is not your first rodeo go round. What would you say are the most important things that your album Big Worm of Apple City has taught you about yourself?
What it taught me about myself?
Yes, sir.
It's really more of what it's going to teach the listeners, about me. You know what I mean? It's going to teach the listeners about how to handle everyday life as well, because I'm dealing with a lot of things throughout everyday life that every American deals with every day, So therefore, he has to tap into this knowledge and get these resources that I'm giving him. I'm giving him game for only $9.99. You're getting a whole lot of game, and you're getting fun stories that's true and situations that you can end up getting involved in yourself. I can show you where to go if that's the route that you're trying to go. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Well, what did it teach you about as an artist? Did you learn anything new?
Yeah, because I experiment every CD. I give them a little bit extra. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Now, I experimented with my vocal range a little bit and gave them the full vocal scale, every octave. I didn't hit every octave on there while I'm rapping. So it's different. I done took it to another level with this. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's what it's like. It's a lot of entertainers out there, but we all know the marketing game is, you know what I'm saying? The marketing game is what it's about, the marketing game, you know what I'm saying? But
right.
It doesn't really too much matter about the talent. That's why I never be discouraged about anything or have none of my people being discouraged about anything, because if they didn't sell this or that, it doesn't matter, because we're going to get better the next time, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't mean that you suck or anything, you know what I'm saying? It just means we got to come with a better game plan next game plan, because this game has been on forever, and it's going to continue to last, you know what I'm saying? And shit, we ain't going nowhere. We just getting the ground ready. When I'm going, shit, another one of my lieutenants or chiefs or captains, they gonna step up. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna continue to keep this going. You know?
Yes, sir. So you said your album is full of real stories, and I like that. What about any memories from? Yeah. What about any memories or new stories that were created while you was creating this album? You got anything you want to share with us?
Oh yeah, like yeah, I got a lot of little memories. Just like I know all different people listening, but fornicating in clubs and shit. Just like you're in the club and then you're making music and she popping on you and you getting to, you start, people, they dream about things like this when they go to the club, that a girl start dancing on you, then they'll whip you out, and then you start fornicating right there, and it just start going down. And I rap about that right there. That's true. You know what I'm saying? So I give them that. I give them all kinds of situations that you can end up in. You know what I'm saying? That's why when you listen to this Big Worm, you jam this is going to be real life situations that you can get in. You know what I mean?
So you got into that situation, I'm guessing.
What you mean I got into that situation?
You said, fornicating in the club. Everybody like to,
Yeah, that's small, but that's just something that's small, but that's just something that they like. I know they gonna like to hear. They like to hear me do that stuff. You know what I'm saying? They like when I do that type of stuff. So I'm gonna talk to them about that. You know what I'm saying? You know, when you talk to your boys don't be talking to you asking you like, hey man, you going over here to the store or something. They be like, hey, you talk to that girl, or hey, what's up with that girl? Hey, man, I seen this fine girl today. It's always some type of stuff. So when you listen, you're going to really hear that. You know what I'm saying? And the women, I'm going to serenade them. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha. So you're pretty infamous around your way already for your influence in the city. That's one of the things I
put it down. I take this seriously.
Yeah.
I take this seriously. I put it down for my people. I put it down for Apple City. I put it down for the Southwest Houston, Texas. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I put it down for 5 Pointer Production. You know, the 5. You know what I'm saying? I put in my groundwork. You know what I'm saying? I got my hands dirty in the military. I did different things. I deserve to be where I'm at now. You know what I'm saying? Where I'm headed to. You feel me?
Yes, sir.
My team deserves where they headed to. You know what I mean?
Right. And I love the words that you used in your write-up. It was you're a community leader and a business leader. And to me, the word leader
Definitely
means you're taking responsibility for others, for what you put out into the universe. You know, do you ever feel the pressure from that?
You have to take responsibility, especially when you are a boss, and then you able to teach young brothers and help young brothers become bosses like they are meant to be in the future. You know what I'm saying? Once you're doing that, you have certain responsibilities, because you can lead your soldiers out there to crash, or you can lead your soldiers out here to prosper and take the good with the bad. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
So you have to take that responsibility. Only a coward and a fool wouldn't. You know what I mean? That's how I feel about the situation.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. All right. So let's go into the science behind Hands of a Dealer, because I'm sensing there's some strategy in place there. So here's the opportunity to explain your theory behind the concept of your song, Hands of a Dealer.
Definitely. Hands of the dealer. Think about that. Who deals the cards? The dealer. So first off, it's in the hands of the dealer. You know what I'm saying? Who it's in the hands of, it can relate to every aspect of life, to the hands of the drug dealer, to the hands of the dealer dealing the cards, to the hands of the car dealer that's dealing his car sales. It's in the hands of the dealer. If you are the person dealing the cards, then it's in your hands. You know what I'm saying? Everybody get a chance to deal, and everybody get a chance to receive a hand. So it's like shit. Everybody get their chance at having it at the hands of a dealer. You know what I'm saying? And at the hands of the dealer, that's where it's gonna rock. You know what I mean?
Definitely. Yes, sir. So this one's just fun. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead. What you want to say?
I was going to ask you another question. This one's just for fun. If you could have anybody produce your record that's in the game right now, who would you choose?
Kanye West.
Why Kanye?
Because he's a Gemini like me.
And a Gemini like Dini.
That's them Geminis, man. Geminis, man. The ladies love them Geminis, huh?
Oh yeah. So, you know, I guess because I feel like some of the same things other Geminis feel, like being creative. Like, do just anything spark your creativity?
Oh yeah, definitely. Everything sparks my creativity. If I can see, that's why it's all real stories, because everything that I see sparks my creativity. So everything that I see, I record. You know what I mean? I record it and I put it in different. I could be making one song and talk about one girl, but I'm really talking about 50 girls, but it's tailored to one girl. You know what I mean? So you don't even know which girl I'm talking about. So it's like, that's what I use the inspiration off the everyday life, because I know that if I'm going through this and actually doing these things, that like the everyday American, the everyday person around the world, the everyday person, period, is able to go through these types of issues, and you know what I mean? This type of lifestyle.
Yep. Hey, man, I sincerely want to thank you for doing this interview with us. Everything I've seen, read, and heard shows that you truly embody the inspiration and freedom of creating music. You got a strong future ahead of you, I'm sure. So, again, thank you. It's truly been an honor and a privilege on my end. We have a long-standing tradition of offering our guests the Vigilantes Radio open floor at the end of our interviews and let you mention, say, or talk about anything else that you wanted to or that we didn't cover around in this interview. So here it is, man, the open floor. You can say whatever it is that you want to say.
Yeah, I want to talk about 5-pointer production. So We the Future. I want to talk about Cash the Sky. I want to talk about 5-pointer Rich. I want to talk about Muhammad Akbar. I want to talk about Lil Man, Swisher Man. I want to talk about my whole team. I want to tell you, we up next. I want everybody to know that we are official, and we just don't do this for the validation. That's why we continue putting it down. Not no whining or nothing. Just continue putting it down and showing brothers and showing our people, you know what I'm saying? Showing our culture how to put it down out here, you know what I'm saying? We've been shining out here. Everybody see it.
Definitely. So 5-pointer has been around since 2011, right?
Yes, correct.
All right, cool. What made you come up with that name? Or what does that mean?
Because it's 5-pointer has always been fire life. You know what I'm saying? I always had blood ties before I even left. So it's always fire life. You know what I'm saying? The 5 points of man. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's like...
Okay. Talking science now. Gotcha.
Yep.
Okay. So you're the...
So it's deeper, and it's deeper. It's a lifestyle. It's something that you can... It's a way that you can live to get certain results. A way that you can respond to situations to get certain results, the way you got to look at certain situations if you're trying to make it in this game, make it in this life. You know what I'm saying?
Right, got you. How many artists do you have?
I have 10 staff. I have 5-pointer Lethal, free 5-pointer Lethal, free Lil D, free Adro. You know what I'm saying? Swisher Man, 5-pointer Rich, 5-pointer Brock, 5-pointer Bull Jazz, Young Rail, shit, fucking I got a lot. Velvet Monique, she's gonna be the first lady. She's a wonderful, beautiful, talented young lady. You know what I'm saying? Can sing and she can rap. Man, we gonna have I got a whole roster. You know what I'm saying? I just got a whole team. I got the Boogie Gang, 5-pointer Boogie Gang. I got 5-pointer Benji Hunter. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of artists. But up next gonna be Cash the Sky. So I'm gonna have a lot of artists, a lot of people coming up. We're a family. We're a brotherhood. We brothers. So it's deeper than this. So we're gonna continue to be moving. You know what I'm saying? Continue to grow together. Continue to prosper together. You know what I mean?
Right. So you guys are based in Texas. Is the whole squad based in Texas?
No. We got people in Texas. We got in Lafayette. We got 5-pointer Rich. He holding it down out there. That count. We got Young Rail. He holding it down out there in Vegas. We got Young Jesus. He holding it down out there in the 9th Ward. We got my boy Big. He holding my brother Big out there in DC. You know what I'm saying? So we pretty out there. You know what I'm saying? We out there. You know what I'm saying? But our main base is Houston, Texas, the southwest side of town. Apple City gangsters, Apple City legends. You know what I'm saying? All of the above, man. A-Leaf, SWAT, whatever you want to call it. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. All right, man. All right, guys. After the music break, it'll be time for our usual tradition. It is called the hot seat, and our fans love this part of the segment, of course, along with the actual interview. But the audience get to hear either some vocals, maybe C. Wells can sing, who knows, or he has a poem, inspirational speech, maybe a freestyle rap for us, tell us a joke or a story, maybe crank out a live instrument. Well, you never know what these creative minds and vessels will produce in the spotlight. And tonight, we'll find out if C. Wells has what it takes to be put on the spot, a test of his true artistry, and maybe even some hidden talent. But for right now, we have C. Wells featuring Cassius Sky, Hands of a Dealer. We'll be right back.
So pull up on the I got more. So pull up on the home. So I got more. Poppin', now she poppin' on my G. I've been selling, girl, I've been moving. How you like me now? Tryna go legit. Tryna rap these songs, but I keep hitting these licks. They call my line, I serve them, don't then slide off. Poppin' like I did a drive by your house. Pull up, girl, I'm nothing like them mud. Yeah, girl, we some different kind of different. Yeah, I chill in the house all day, got my spouse on the way up. Yeah, like to do it in the month all day, like the food we lay up. Used to get in the Benz, that was way back then before I came up. I was married to a wife, but the bitch started lying and she changed up. Now a few later, now she want me to save it now. What? I don't live off a little big worm in the truck, no perm, but I'm I'm still serving and swerving, making get nervous, make up a purchase, hit me up, work it. I manage the customer service. Imagine the cameras is flashing and all of the flirt. Happy to see me in person, ecstatic to see me for certain. Tripping, I was just fine, no switches, trying to stay out of the system. I was a killer, did it within my religion, dealing and living the villain. So pull up on the I got more. So pull up on the home. So I got more. Poppin', now she poppin' on my I've been selling, girl, I've been moving. How you like me now? Tryna go legit. Tryna rap these songs, but I keep hitting these licks. They call my line, I serve them, don't then slide off. Poppin' like I did a drive by your house. Pull up, girl, I'm nothing like them mud. Girl, we some different kind of different.
No time so they can see me in it. Told Wells some tenants they need to see you in it. Got the new coupe and put my dogs in it. If it ain't foreign, you ain't see me in it. Diamond chains for the whole team. If it ain't clean, then I don't know it's clean. DRS with the gangster lean. Got the scene lit like Billie Jean. When I stay alone, she don't mope long. I bring bags home. Get the bread, then I'm long gone. Straight business to the team on. Couldn't rip my demons, learned to live with them. Went to church and they was still in them. Broke the code, tried to apologize. It was principle, had to still kill him. 100 mil, what I prophesized. Deep down, they all idolize. No trades in the crew, we all ride. Frontline, we don't never hide. The fam good, the team good. New drop in my old hood. New hustle with the same jug. Way different, but from the same hood.
So pull up on the So I got more. So pull up on the home. So I got more. Poppin', now she poppin' on my I've been selling, girl, I've been moving. How you like me now? Tryna go legit. Tryna rap these songs, but I keep hitting these licks. They call my line, I serve them, don't then slide off. Poppin' like I did a drop by your house. Pull up, girl, I'm nothing like them mud. Yeah, girl, we some different kind of different tones.
Yo, that was C. Wells featuring Cassius Sky, Hands of a Dealer. Dopest song I've heard all week. And it's Saturday. Yeah, the last day of the week. Oh my goodness. So I think I'm gonna crank that one up tomorrow, man, as my week starter, you know? Just from the vibe of it, the flow of it, the beat, the hook, the verses, they were all on point. Yeah, I think I'm gonna rock out to that tomorrow morning and just set the tone for my week with that record, right? So to be a winner, you must think like a winner. Henry Ford, the guy who created Ford vehicles, if you drive one of those, I feel bad for you. Chevrolet all the way. All right, so he said, if you believe you can do a thing or you believe you cannot, you're probably right. Whoa, huge words, right? Did you know that your mind thinks about 60,000 times every day? Now, I'm a Gemini, C. Wells a Gemini, Kanye West is a Gemini. So our brains are probably running at 120,000 thoughts every day. Not because we're better than you. Well, maybe, yeah. Anyway, moving on. Just a little humor there, Gemini humor. But yeah, our brains run that many times a day, many ideas. Man, we get creative inspiration from almost anything. And as a Gemini, that's very hard to control because you want to act on every last one of your brilliant ideas, right? So just by the sheer volume of them, your thoughts have a huge impact on your life. Whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right. Everything you do begins in your mind. Success is an inside job. You can choose to think empowering thoughts or you can settle for limiting thoughts. You can think the same old thoughts over and over again, or you can expose yourself to new experiences constantly. It's completely up to you and the way you choose to think. Look for opportunities in every situation. Constantly think to yourself, I can do it. Use those 60,000 thoughts, to program yourself for success. When you believe in what you're doing and believe that you can do it, you'll find a way to make it happen. The things that regularly occupy your thinking have the power to drive your life, powerful to ignore. Take control of your thoughts and you will have control of your destiny. Take that from me, dini-mussolini. So let's bring the man of the hour back on. C. Wells, you're now live in our hot seat. What do you have for us?
Oh, yeah, man, this season, man. Was it the shining or the drug dealing? Flashy cars, foreign women, or the way we living? That got these jealous cowards want us up in prison. Can't deal with a snitch and catch them and we kill them. Lives in fire for religion, blood. I hold you down for my killers, Lord. I've been serving all my peers product. They hit my line, I serve them dope and then I hire and buy them. Telephone trafficking and dropping albums. Live in 5, live life of a flashy rapper. Big 5 boogie down in the bloody apple. I either fronted or you bought it, so you know I'm trapping. I'm caught up in the game so that I can't catch it. Any play you trying to execute, I can make it happen. Solo deep, blowing sweets, thinking masterpiece. Where one move can lead to death, that's we play for keeps. Yeah, New Apple City, all the trappers with me. Shit, she used to act a ditty, but a sack is tempting. And if I was to go to prison, she'd get a new dealer. So I figure how I see it, all these woes rented. Diamonds shining on my linen, I'm a cold killer. Known dealer, get them folded, pick the poke in them. Big 5 were respected by the older killers. They call me when they want to get a lower ticket. The women dig how I get down in my wordplay, but I never gave $2 about what a bird say. Thursday, got the monkey on the first day. It's too easy, I'm leisure in the worst way. Now, baby, I can get your mans out of the situation. On God's time, my man, just be patient. Repay me profit for my former statements. 40K sex faces with 4 relations. Man, I can do this shit all day. You know what I'm saying? It's easy, though.
Yeah.
How could you play me? I'm the truth. All right, go ahead. I'm cool. Go ahead.
Dope. Man, All right, so just a little chat, man. When it comes to like freedom of speech on the internet, do you think there's such a thing?
Freedom of speech on the internet. I feel it's freedom of speech. Nah, it's not freedom of speech on the internet. It just depends on your perception. Well, I guess it is because people killing people on camera and shit. You know what I'm saying? You gotta say that's freedom of speech. You know what I'm saying? But it's freedom of speech. It's like a thin line though with that though with certain people. It just depends on entertainers and things like that. They can't speak on certain situations and certain things that jeopardize their food. But the people out here, we understand that. So shit, we know we gotta grind it out. You know what I'm saying? So we feel like everybody. I feel like I speak with the people too. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I see what they going through. I see every day. I know the cycle is like Groundhog Day for them. You know what I'm saying? Just you got to stay positive, and you're gonna make it up out your situation. And if you keep all that negativity that they be having, like clouding your mind and stuff, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be hard for you to make the moves that you're trying to make. You know what I'm saying? And the smart moves that you need to make for your team. You know what I'm saying? Because this is a team sport. That's what people forget. This is a team sport. You know what I mean? It ain't no individual sport. I don't care. Even if you see one individual shining, it's a team sport.
Yes, sir. All right, so I asked you that to talk about this. I'm not sure if you up to date on it, but Cardi-b. So I didn't have a clue that she was a big old blood, but recently she said something on, I think it was IG, or she said something about she's wearing something blue, and she said she hate wearing flu. All right, cool. That's cool. But all of a sudden, you know, the internet's blowing up like the Crips. They're like, I'm offended that you said flu, and you know, we rock with you. And you know, in the back of my head, I'm thinking like, isn't she supposed to do that?
Yeah, all dogs really talk like that amongst each other. Yeah. Isn't
that supposed to happen? You know?
Yeah. All dogs talk amongst each other like that. Yeah. But I got people with me in all different cycles. But I'm what I am, you know what I'm saying? I'm rocking with Cardi-b, you know what I'm saying? I'm a rock with Cardi-b on that issue, you know what I'm saying? That I feel like that's all just some internet shit really, because that's just how they be saying. People of the other side, they also say different terminology amongst themselves, you know what I mean? For her to just to say that, I don't feel like it was outlandish of her, just like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I feel like she was just doing her. You know what I mean?
Right.
I respect all gangsters in all walks in all areas. You know what I'm saying? All real gangsters. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like shit. She doing her. A real gangster don't stay in his lane and stay there. It ain't gonna bother no real gangster like that. You know what I'm saying? Because he doing bigger things. He ain't worrying about what she's saying. You know what I'm saying? What a woman saying. We men. You know what I mean?
Definitely feel you on that, man. I just wanted to get your take on it. How would you handle it if that was you? If you were in Cardi-b shoes? Is that something you think about?
Yeah. I wouldn't. If I was in Cardi-b shoes, I'd just tell her to continue just being her, continue doing her, because everybody, you gotta be you. You gotta do you. You gotta do yourself. Everybody do them. You know what I'm saying? Everybody know what everything comes with. You know what I'm saying? In this lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like probably whoever wanted to make that out an issue in a story probably did that. You know what I mean? Blew that up some more. Got all the rappers commenting on that and all that. I feel like it's blown out of proportion. You know what I mean? I feel like real gangsters, they ain't not even worrying about that or worrying about, you know what I'm saying? It's like
that's what I was.
They got real shit that they got to deal with.
Mm-hmm. So, you know, I feel like a lot of things that happen in America is over freedom of speech. I personally believe.
Sherry B, I love you.
Yeah, I personally feel that America, or some people in America, are way too sensitive. Like, you can't really stand up for anything without offending somebody. And
definitely,
just to to hear this about a gang member being offended, like, wow, when the gangsters start being offended. But that's something else. I just couldn't wrap my mind about that, and just needed help, to see things clear for from an outside perspective. So I appreciate your opinion on that one.
Yeah, and I can understand. I can understand people being offended too. Also, you know what I mean. I can understand them being offended. You know what I mean. But I don't think that was the way to handle it, and I don't think it was. It's different. It's major things going on out here, but you to worry about her saying that. You know what I mean?
Right. Definitely. Well, man, I definitely appreciate you and your time and your opinions and your dope music, man. We'll be looking out for you and be watching your progression.
Appreciate you, Mussolini. I'll be listening to you, and we'll be chopping it up soon.
Definitely, man. Salute to you, the Admiral C. Wells.
Oh, yeah, Boogie Gang Boss. Boogie-woogie-woogie.
Thank you, my Vigilantes family, as always, for checking out my podcast over here at Vigilantes Radio. All episodes are available for free download, and you can grab that from either Spreaker.com/only1mediagroup, iTunes, YouTube, any app that's on a Google Play or iTunes store, or our website. And that goes from every single episode that we've ever aired. If you'd like to request music or a particular guest or send something for me to play, email it to vradio@only1mediagroup.com. If it's music, please label it by artist and title. Here's my disclaimer. We are genre free, we do not judge, and we absolutely do not base our opinions on hearsay but facts alone. And actually, you can scratch all of that because all of my opinions are always right. That's the bottom line. This is my show, so deal with it. Nah, just kidding. On behalf of myself, Dini-Mussolini, I appreciate all you guys for tuning in, either afterwards or live with us. Spread the word, because sharing is caring. We stepped up our game just for you guys and our guests to make sure that you have the best experience here on our show. Be sure to connect with us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr, as well as Spreaker. We always follow back. That is the #1 rule. Okay, well, just remember to be yourself and be absolutely great at just doing that. Avoid being too comfortable, because you're messing with your potential when you do that. Peace, and have a good night.
You are now listening to Vigilantes Radio, the people's choice for quality interviews, art, music, and hot topics. Hosted by Demetrius Houdini Black Reynolds of the duo No Longer the Hero. All episodes of this podcast are available for free download at www.only1mediagroup.com. This is a Seventh Sign Regime Rebirth Worldwide Syndicate exclusive.